When referring to the study of child development, we must first ask ourselves, what is child development? In this lecture, we will review just what that is. The science of early childhood is a source of new ideas that could be used to develop more effective policies and services focused on the early years of life. Science tells us that early childhood is a time of both great promise and considerable risks. Having responsive relationships with adults, growth-promoting experiences, and healthy environments for all young people helps build sturdy brain architecture and the foundations of resilience. Meanwhile, significant disadvantages can disrupt the development process and lead to limited economic and social mobility that threatens the vitality, productivity, and sustainability of society. This is according to Developing Child, Harvard Education. Now, according to Czar in 2021, there are several underlying principles of development to keep in mind. Development is lifelong, and change is apparent across the lifespan. And early experiences affect later development. Development is multidirectional. We show gains in some areas of development while showing loss in other areas. Development is multidimensional. We change across three general domains or dimensions, first being physical, then cognitive, and social and emotional. The physical domain includes changes in height and weight, changes in gross motor and fine motor skills, sensory capabilities, the nervous system, as well as the propensity for disease and illness. The cognitive domain encompasses the changes in intelligence, wisdom, perception, problem solving, memory, and language. The social and emotional domain, also referred to as psychosocial, focuses on changes in emotion, self-perception, and interpersonal relationships with families, peers, and friends. All three domains influence each other. It is also important to note that a change in one domain may cascade and prompt changes in the other domains. Development is characterized by plasticity, which is our ability to change, and that many of our characteristics are malleable. Early experiences are important, but children are remarkably resilient, able to overcome adversity. Now, development is multi-contextual. We are influenced by both nature, which is genetics or biological influences, and nurture, which is the environment, which begins in the womb. When and where we live and our actions, beliefs, and values are a response to circumstances surrounding us. The key thing here is to understand that behaviors, motivations, emotions, and choices are all part of a bigger picture. Now, here are some key terms to remember. First, child development, the scientific study of processes of change and stability in human children. Social construction, concept about the nature of reality based on societal shared perceptions or assumptions. Physical development, growth of the body and brain, including biological and physiological patterns of change in sensory capacities, motor skills, and health. Cognitive development, pattern of change in mental abilities such as learning, attention, memory, language, thinking, reasoning, and creativity. Psychosocial development, pattern of change in emotions, personality, and social relationships. Individual differences, differences among children in characteristics, influences, or developmental outcomes. Maturation, unfolding of a universal natural sequence of physical and behavioral changes. In my lectures for this course, I will review the 5 periods of child development. Developmentalists, those that study development, break this part of lifespan into 5 stages as follows. We have the prenatal development, and that's usually from conception through birth. Next, infancy and toddlerhood, between birth through age 3. Early childhood, which is from about 3 years old to 6 years old. And the adolescence, which is about 11 years to about 20. And you will find in various research and also textbook that these stages of development differ. You will see some where adolescence begin at 12 and ends about 18. But as we know, adolescence in regards to puberty is starting younger and younger every year. Now, in my next lecture, I will review the influences on development. What influences human behavior? Is it family, culture, ethnicity and race, socioeconomic status, what schools one went through, etc.? We will find out. And if you have a specific topic that you would like me to review, I would be more than happy to do so. Just contact me and let me know. I'll see you in my next lecture.